sometimes say, building confidence, it's just like fear and confidence occupy the same space within you. Yeah. And one's either taking up more real estate or the other is, but they have to coexist. They have to coexist. And the trick is with confidence, I feel, is to acknowledge that fear is there. It's always going to be there. Being confident is not the absence of fear. It's just acknowledging it, having it as a comfortable, not always comfortable, sometimes an uncomfortable bedfellow, and getting out and doing the thing anyway. And so, if I think about confidence in leadership, one of the themes that comes up over and over again, and you talked about, Brené Brown before, and all hail fangirling on Brené, is this notion of vulnerability.
Yeah.
And when I do leadership programs, which I do a lot of in my role, people often come to the point of, they'll get their first leadership role. For example, they become a supervisor or a team manager, or they get a one direct report. And all of a sudden it feels like they think that they need to have all the answers. All of a sudden, and to say, I don't know, particularly for early leaders, because often people, particularly these days, will find themselves elevated to a leadership role, a supervisory role, or a managerial role where they have direct reports who are older than them. So you've got this generational kind of tension of, well, I'm your superior, and yet you are older than me, so you might have a great deal more life experience. You might have a great deal more technical experience or work-based experience, and yet I am supposed to be, your leader. And so therefore, this notion of vulnerability is like saying, actually, I don't know the answer to that. Or, you know what, you've actually got a lot more experience in this area. I would like to learn from you. We feel like as a leader, particularly as a new leader, we can't say that because it will compromise the role that they've just been awarded. Well, if you're asking me to teach you, then what the hell are you doing as my manager? Yeah. And all of this stuff, and so I think, and managing and leading, two different things.